It's the same feeling that you were saying, well, living on a countryside and moving around and big, more sound. I think it suits.
Yeah.
Then suits the songs.
Yeah, I actually think the title is incredibly simple and unimportant, but the cover itself is quite dynamic, and it's a little bit bigger. A lot of my records have been smaller and more intimate and personal in their atmosphere, and this is a record that I want to be heard by a lot more people.
Lyric-wise, you also have some sort of idea that you wanted to that there was maybe something that you wanted to bring across lyric-wise.
I don't really work like that. I don't write songs from the perspective that I have a message that I want to get across to the world. I just don't think like that. You know, writing songs is my work. When I'm not doing gigs and not making records, my work is writing songs. And I go to work, but I don't go to work and say, today I want to tell the world. I just don't think like that. And, you know, 2 of the songs on this album were written a month before we started recording, you know. I kept writing right up until a week or 2 before we started rehearsing for the album. And on both of those songs were inspired by people who died. So that wasn't a plan. That wasn't something I wanted to write about. You know, just 2 different friends of mine died within a month of each other at the beginning of the year. And so I wrote a song for the first guy, and then I wrote a song for the second guy, and they happened to be great songs, so they ended up on the record.
What songs were there?
Every Man and When Your Love Comes.
And do you want to share who the people are?
Every Man is inspired by a friend of mine who I didn't really see an awful lot of in the last number of years, but whose son and daughters and his ex-wife are good friends, and he was someone who I love very much but never really managed to get close to. And
how come? Just because of...
He was he was a man who, while he was a very sociable, kind, good person, he cut himself off from a lot of the world. A very sensitive guy, and he died quite sadly, and we were very devastated. One of those people who you think for a moment, I wish I could have gotten a little bit closer. But you just couldn't. You just couldn't quite. And, you know, but I believe in respecting everybody's journey. So everybody has their journey and everybody has their way, and that's the message in the song. Everybody finds their own way to the end of their own road, and so I respect that, and that's what this song is about.
And do you think that then sometimes you can help people to find their journey?
I don't ever think about me helping anybody. That's not my responsibility.
No. Could be sometimes people do. They think, well, if I just do this, and then maybe someone, maybe...
Oh, sorry, I thought you meant in the context of songs.
No,
you meant actually in life. Oh yeah, of course. But you can only help someone who wants to be helped.
Yeah.
You can't help someone who wants to be left alone. You know, if you phone somebody 10 times and they never phone you back, sooner or later you've got to stop phoning.
Yeah. Or you have to go over.
Well, yeah, but if they don't return your calls, the chances are they don't want to see you.
Yeah.